Hey everyone, I'm Pastor Gary Hoban and welcome to Refinery Life Australia. This year, our goal is to release a new video and a podcast each Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And we'll run them in short series each day. And to begin the new year, we're starting our Friday messages with experiencing the great salvation of God. And this series is designed to enlarge the concepts of what God has provided for us and through Jesus. He came to do something more, than just give us a ticket to heaven. So today we're going to talk about one day at a time to start with. And the text is from Matthew 6:34. It says, "Therefore do not be anxious for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble." If you want to read a little bit more, most of this is going to be from Matthew 6:31 to 34. Now we have to avoid the danger of living in the past or in the future and totally missing the present. We must seize the potential of each present moment and every experience if we're to live the life that we're supposed to the full and to make a significant contribution with our lives. Many of us live under the crushing burden of yesterday's problems and tomorrow's fears. But doing this robs us of the opportunity to fully live in the present. There are 2 days that we should maybe just remove from our calendar altogether. Yesterday and tomorrow. We can't let either of them stop or distract us from doing what is best today. So many people put off living in the present to worry about the future. And all of us have been guilty at times of filling our minds with regrets for things that have happened in the past. As we grow older and time grows shorter, there are some things we should remember. We should never leave things half finished, in case they're never finished at all. We should choose carefully what we're going to do. We can't do everything, so only do the things that actually matter. We only get so much time, and when it's done, it's done. The stewardship of time is important. Time is loaned to us to be used for God's service. We have to use it wisely. Time is precious. We should catch it, use it, and enjoy every minute of it. And time is short. Time passes by very quickly, and the older we get, the more we realise that. Time is uncertain, and time is irrevocable. All our prayers cannot get time back. We must give an account of our time to God. So let's talk about the management of time. We are responsible for the way we use the gift of time that we've been given. What are some of the ways that we can improve our stewardship of our time? Why don't we begin each day with prayer? Psalm 118:24 says, "This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." What a great way to start the day. If we face each day with this attitude, the first words from our mouths will probably be a prayer of thanksgiving every morning. We need to thank God for the gift of life and another day. We need to thank God for the faith that has allowed God to come into our lives. You need to thank God for the people in your family, especially this time of year, just after Christmas. If you're able to work, thank God for that privilege. Thank God for what He is doing in your heart and your life during the day as you go through it. Beginning each day with this attitude will set the tone for the whole day. It will help you face every situation with a positive mental attitude and with the assurance that God will bring good to those that love and trust Him. It tells us this in Romans 8:28. And we know that for those who love God, all things together will work for good, for those who are called according to His purpose. So if we love and trust Him, we can have all of this. We need to accept each day as an opportunity to be a helper, Do something today that enriches your life spiritually and in every other way. Help others to the degree that you actually help yourself into a harmonious relationship with God. Feed your soul with God's word and encourage yourself with prayer and let God help you. Be a helper to your family. Minister to your spouse and your children. When families seek to help each other, home life becomes better. Be a helper to others in your immediate circle. Do the best job you can for your employer. Help the people who you have contact with and responsibilities with during the day. Be a contributor, not a parasite. Be a helper to the people you meet on the street as part of your daily journey. We can help strangers. We can be polite while driving. We can have cheerful conversations. We can compliment those who actually do a good job. We're allowed to do that. We should be doing that. We should plan each day with our priorities in order. Know what needs to be done. Do the important things first. And concentrate on doing one thing at a time. Schedule each day and allow for the interruptions that will come. Some interruptions are nothing but time killers, and we have to pray for wisdom on how to deal with these. But some interruptions are divine appointments. I've got many of these scattered throughout my life, and we must recognize and seize these opportunities. Some interruptions that come through the day might provide us with the greatest of all opportunities that we could wish for. So as we finish up, in this part of the series, Jesus recognized and responded to the urgency of the present. He avoided the problems of living in the past or living in the future. He said in John 9:4, "We must work the works of him who sent me while it is day, because night is coming when no one can work." If you need to make a decision and respond to the Lordship of Jesus, do it now. If you need to make a decision about the full commitment of your life to God's service, do it now. Procrastination is not only the death of time, but it will also thieve souls. And later often leads to never. So do it now, for now is the acceptable time. Until next time, stay in the blessings.